Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh wow.
The asking price is...
What we got?
The price is what someone wants to pay. It's simple as that.
Exactly.
Cheers.
Today, I'm going to be showing you around 2 apartments in a village that's very close to my heart, Cannes. Located on the French Riviera, Cannes isn't just a luxury destination, it's one of the most unique rental markets in Europe. What drives that is the events. Cannes hosts over 300 events every year, including the Cannes Film Festival, MIPIM, and Cannes Lions International Festival of Creativity. During these periods, demand for short-term rentals spikes massively, with people paying a premium price to be right in the centre of it all. That creates a very different kind of property market. It's not just about long-term tenants, it's about short, high-demand windows where the right apartment can generate a significant portion of its yearly income. Location is everything here. Properties close to the Palais de Festival et de Congrès, the Croisette, the transport links perform the best, especially during these major events. Add to that the fact that Cannes is only 30 minutes from Nice Côte airport, and you've got a market that's constantly fed by international demand. So today, we're not just looking at 2 apartments, we're looking at which ones actually make sense as investments in a market driven by timing, location, and strategy.
So no link. We have link, but the other side. Yeah. Whew. Nice.
Thank you.
So this type moving.
And what's the size?
Here we have 180 square meters,
Wow.
but because we are on the roof, we have more on the floor.
Yeah.
We have about 230
Right.
in total.
Wow.
It's 2 floors,
Yeah.
duplex.
Okay.
And here it's the main area. We have this kitchen in the corner,
Yeah.
facing to this balcony. So we're gonna have, when they finish, they said 2020 and 2028. So we're gonna have like a beautiful garden on top of the market.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be very nice. So we have this view to the old Suquet as well.
That's amazing.
Oh, that will be a fantastic view
Yeah, it's gonna
once
be really...
the
Look.
construction's finished. Wow. That'll be incredible. Because yeah, all on top of here will be the gardens, won't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Prime spot.
Yeah, it's very prime, isn't it?
So in this floor we have 3 bedrooms. One main bedroom here. It's the master, so we have a big bedroom, dressing, and we have a shower here, bath. So we don't have electricity.
3 bedrooms,
3 bedrooms here.
all on this floor.
Yeah.
Is it 2 floors, is it?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
We're gonna climb the stairs here.
Ah, okay, yes.
Yeah,
Perfect.
we have the stairs inside. So this side, on the back of the apartment, we have...
Another balcony.
Yeah.
Wow.
Front and back balconies.
Yeah.
Quite cool, isn't it? Wow.
View is quite okay.
City view. Nothing wrong with the city view. Oh, look.
Wow.
Little one. The Juliet balcony, I think it's called, isn't it? A small one.
Yeah, we have a balcony.
Pad.
It's gorgeous. It could be absolutely amazing.
I wonder how much it is.
Wow.
I wonder how much it is. Save that juicy bit to the end.
It's a great spot.
How much are we guessing?
Great size.
Yeah.
And all those balconies are amazing.
Yeah.
We have this big living room, beautiful terrace with sea
Look
view.
at the wall.
The weather today is not really beautiful, but it's okay.
It's a little bit better than our attic
Wow.
conversion.
Oh, wow.
This is the magic area.
This is beautiful.
See,
Oh my goodness.
This is the masterpiece.
Yeah.
This is a masterpiece.
This is rare, isn't it?
Ain't it just?
Wow. That is amazing.
We don't have actually nothing similar right now in market. Yeah, we have someone here, one property just here, but it's not even like this, you know.
Yeah, okay.
We don't have this kind of.
So this has got the absolute beauty of seeing
Yeah.
the sea on the
It's-
top level in your main living
exactly,
area,
exactly.
and your bedroom sort of come underneath. So we'd call it in England a bit of an upside down house, wouldn't
Yeah.
we? Because the bedroom.
Yeah, this is the living room, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is just amazing.
And
Does
in this area, it's gonna be the place to be in the
Yeah.
future because everything it's happened here. You know, you have the project for the Quai de Bœuf as well.
Okay.
They're gonna do like a beautiful place for the sunset. You're gonna have the garden on top of the market.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a really interesting area.
Yeah.
So we have the whole locals coming here to buy stuffs and to have a lunch, to spend time on the weekend. It's really interesting.
Well, I think after the Cannes Festival, this is probably the second attraction. You know, everyone wants to go to Fourville Market, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's part of the
Yeah,
history.
Fourville.
Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Exactly.
You know, it's a big reason to be here.
This
Oh, there's more.
corner,
Wow.
we have a bar here.
Oh wow, so it's a huge area.
Yeah, it was kind of a office of the old previous owner. So here is the lift.
Ah.
We have the private lift.
Yeah.
So we have this special key. So we turn the key and then we can get up.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
And we have the
Who
master
imagined
bedroom.
that?
Yeah.
Who imagined that? Did you imagine that?
No hidden
I thought
space.
this was a little room.
Yeah, me too.
I did
And we
not
have
imagine
this
that.
master.
Yeah.
Bath, shower, toilet.
Unbelievable.
And upstairs you have a small piece that it was for the kids.
Do you know when it was converted or renovated or anything like that? Because was this an attic space or was it another apartment and then
They just bought the roof for this building
right, okay.
and
then-
they
converted.
renovate. They,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
But
they
it was a roof space before.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. And do
It's-
you know when they did it?
She lives here from 25 years ago.
Ah, okay.
She bought this.
Yeah.
I can show you the place,
Yeah.
how it was in the past.
Yeah, because the electrics aren't that new. They're probably 20. Yeah.
This is for the neighbors
Right, okay.
downstairs. So it was like this in the
Oh,
past.
Look at that.
You guys can get in.
We've just converted our attic recently. It doesn't look as good as this though. Well, look at that. So that's what it looked like.
Wow.
So
You'd be converting that?
they bought this side
Yeah.
and they create these areas.
So the neighbour owns this then?
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to make it as nice as this.
Yeah.
I know what I
So
would do.
This piece of space, it's share with the neighbor.
With the neighbour, yeah.
Yeah. So that's why when we're gonna renovate, we're gonna close and create a door here in the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
So the lift goes straight from the top to the bottom, does it? It's
Yeah.
not just for the two floors.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
connects that whole lot. Okay.
Amazing.
That makes good sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, what a property this is. I did not expect that. That was the biggest surprise. That, kind of, when I went upstairs, but not that.
That's amazing.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huge
And then it's
space.
got a mezzanine.
Very,
we
very.
have approximately 230 square meters. It's huge.
Wow.
Yeah, it's huge.
Can the fire
It's
be a work?
unusual. It's unusual for the
It's like the size of a
for
villa.
the area.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
We don't have like surfaces like this here.
Can the fire be sort of like
Yeah, it
log
works.
burning?
It
Does
works.
work?
Yeah, it works.
Are you allowed to burn
Yeah.
fuels here, fossil
Yeah.
fuels?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Another added little bonus because I mean you can obviously put a different type of fire in
Exactly.
there, but
No, you'd
to
want
be
to
able
burn
to
it.
burn the real fuels and have it twin side as well is
Yeah.
another big advantage.
Yeah, huge. This is rare.
What is it on the market for?
The price, you mean?
Yeah, the price, yeah.
The asking price is 1.350.
I just said 1,250.
Yeah, it's 350. Sorry.
Yeah, 1,350.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good price. So then, what's that make it? About 5,000, 5,500, 6,000 square meter. And then when it's renovated, what do you think it'll be worth?
We already make like a business plan.
Yeah.
So we think that we can sell it for, because we don't have like comparable apartments, but we
Yeah.
have some apartments that it's almost similar,
Mm-hmm.
that was sold for 3.2,
Yeah.
but for he is too high.
Yeah.
It's lower, so we think that 2.4 it's affordable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, once it's renovated completely. Yeah.
So what are the rental values like on this? For an annual rent
Yeah.
and a summer rent?
I mean, if we create like 4 bedrooms downstairs
Yeah.
and we create a master bedroom here, it means that we're gonna have 5 bedrooms.
Yeah.
So for 5 bedrooms, average, we can rent for the Congress, for example, for MIPIM, Lions,
Yeah.
we used to rent 25,000 euros
Yeah.
for 5 days.
For 5 days?
Yeah,
Jesus.
25, because we have like a beautiful reception, so we can receive
Yeah,
for meetings, for
of course, yeah.
a bunch of stuff, for pictures and all the stuff. And festival film, more or less the same price,
Yeah.
25, 20.
Yeah. So you wouldn't be interested in annual
Yeah,
rental?
yeah.
It's only for...
Annual is not really.
It's not a marketing can, is it? An annual rental, really?
No, really.
No.
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more seasonal.
So 25k. So what about summer season, height of summer? So a family or
Yeah,
friends?
summer
things like that?
season we used to rent for 7,000 euros per week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
This is
still.
the average price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Unbelievable. 25,000 for 5 days.
It rents really easy.
That is
Incredible.
crazy.
Yeah. For the Lions, I have the same apartment, but in the port.
Yeah.
We rented it out for MIPIM, 30,000 euros, and for the yacht show,
Mhm.
because we put this marketing on
Yeah,
the balcony. So we got 45,000 euros for 5 days.
Jeez. And then is that a 200 square meter property or?
Oh no, that one is 160.
And you got that much for it?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's crazy. The rent price is just
You
Hot.
might,
just crazy.
you might
Hot.
be changing my investment strategy. That's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah,
Honestly.
amazing.
Like who wants to buy, renovate and sell when they can just buy, renovate and rent out and make
Exactly.
45 grand in a week?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I have a friend of mine which has a couple of apartments,
Yeah.
and he has one apartment in Felix Fort.
Mm-hmm.
You know this street.
Yeah.
So he has 194 square meters with 250 square meters of terrace.
Yeah.
And the last year he did 230,000 euros a year.
Wow.
It's a bunch of money, and he paid 1.5 billion for the apartment.
Really?
It's more than 13%
yeah,
return.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah. And you don't have the headache of worrying about the guests so much neither.
No,
It's not like
because-
regular Airbnbs where you've got to check the reviews and all that sort of stuff. It's corporate guests.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Up in Melbourne and right across that sort of area as well. They just rent them out from almost the middle of June to the end of September.
Yeah.
And sort of different value property, probably at about 2.5 to 3 million. They're usually getting something around 10 to 15,000 rent
Yeah.
a week, because they're 6, 7, 8 beds, whatever they might be. So the whole area is similar, but this is exceptional
Exactly.
purely because of things like the film festival, the yacht show, and other little pieces like that as well. So absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
It is.
Now then, everyone, you've heard what the estate agents have to say. Let's see what I really thought of the property. Upon entering, you do notice there are a few leaks that come into the property around the ceiling, so you would need to do a roof repair. Now, I would actually remove this kitchen and turn it into another bedroom. That would give you maximum bedrooms and maximum rentable capability. And the upstairs, after seeing it, is a perfect place to have the entertainment space. So you could move the kitchen upstairs as well and just use downstairs for bedrooms and bathrooms, en suites, that sort of thing. Look at that view. As discussed earlier, that is Marsh Fourville, and it's currently being renovated. The top of it is going to be a nice roof garden. Beautiful viewing area. Each and every single room has a nice terrace. Even the ones on the rear of the property, they've got terraces that look out onto a nice city view. Bathroom, everything just needs a general spruce. You'll see that the switches and the sockets are actually quite new, and the kitchen has also been renovated quite recently. So you would expect that the electrics have been renewed recently, although I didn't see the main board in this property. This room looks like it's obviously barely been touched for a long time. They've just used it for storage. You do need to get new double glazing windows everywhere. Keeps the sound out, keeps the heat in, keeps the cold in, depending on the season. Another bedroom downstairs. Obviously, you're going to remove all of the flooring. When you refresh everything, I just put tiles everywhere because it's easier for maintenance. If you are going to use it as a rental, it's better to have a hard, solid, cleanable floor. Look at that lovely city view. There's something to look at out of the window of every single room in this property. Another wet area. It does definitely need a reconfiguration on this level because the wet areas are a little bit random. They're neither en suites nor main bathrooms. Some of the rooms do have double glazing already, but it may need renewal. Another fabulous city view. Very nice. I love the character of this property. For some people, apartment living is not a thing. They would prefer privacy. But I love it. City life. Always something happening. Right, now back into the kitchen. So, you can see that this has had a renovation recently. In the last 7 years, something like that. So you would imagine that the electrics have been renewed. But as I said, I would remove that and turn that into a bedroom, and then maybe turn this little space into an ensuite. Would need reconfiguration, this floor, completely for me. Now up to the best bit, the pièce de résistance, the selling point. This area is just a perfect entertainment space, a communal area where everyone sits, eats, chills out. It's just perfect for this sort of venue. If you're going to use it for rentals, high-end rentals during corporate events, this is the space. Out on the roof terrace, I'd add a bioclimatic pergola so that when you're working or chilling, you can shade yourself from the sun's midday heat. You want to be able to use this space all day into the evening, watch the sunrise, watch the sunset. It's just one of those areas that can be peace or calm, or a perfect party vibe entertainment space for hosting get-togethers. The perfect Cannoise entertainment space. Now, this property just kept giving. When I walked through this door, I actually expected to walk into a small bedroom, something like that. And you actually walk into this huge open space. Here you could split the area, have a kitchen area, which services the main communal area, and then one large back bedroom that leads onto the ensuite with the master. There is the mezzanine floor, which doesn't have a lot of head height, but still a quirky little city space. You could have a little study up there or something like that, a work area where people go, get cozy, chill out, get their laptops out, or read, something like that, just out of the way. Overall, I absolutely love this place, full of character, space, views, so many features that are difficult to find in a city centre location, loads of space. This is a premium example of an investment property in Cannes with so much potential. Another little area, another view. Views on views. Not something that you can boast very often in a inner city apartment. You've heard what I've got to say. Now what did you all think?
So you guys can go to the fifth floor. I'll go by stairs.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one is 3 apartments. We've got 2 studios, and then we've got 1 main apartment here, which is a duplex. That's an upstairs and a downstairs. Total square meterage, 128.
So we have one studio which has 19 square meters and this one has 15.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them have like bathroom and toilet.
Kitchenettes, yeah.
Kitchenette.
Okay, it's like a hotel room,
Exactly.
isn't it? A mini one. Or an HMO in the UK. Anyway. And another one here. All separate locking areas as well. Needs. So on this one, why are they selling it? Who used to live here before?
It's an Italian owner.
Okay,
He lives in Switzerland
okay.
and for fiscal reason he needs to sell some properties.
Yeah.
Because in France you know that we pay a lot of money
Yeah.
on taxes when you have like
We do.
many properties, so he decided to
So
Just
sell
like
his
this one.
properties. Yeah.
yeah.
Cut his losses. So did he convert all of this himself? Was it one apartment previously?
No, it was as it is
Right, okay.
since the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
He just built upstairs. It was roof.
Yeah,
He bought the roof space
yeah.
and he built some rooms.
So is that common in Cannes or
Yeah,
in
a lot.
villages? People
Yeah.
always buy the attic
Yeah,
space.
yeah.
And they buy it from the rest of the building or where?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. When was it renovated?
2014.
2004.
Yeah, first renovation. In 2017, he built the.
So he will have redone this in 2017.
Exactly.
So the electrics and everything should be good. It's just.
He
Just
bought
needs
this in
sprucing up.
2001.
Okay.
2001.
Yeah.
And since then, he rented out.
Right. And he
Really
bought-
good, really good.
And he bought it as 3 units.
Yeah.
If you were to rent this property out during the festivals and the summer season, so what would you be looking at to rent this out during the festival? For a studio or for this?
Yeah, we rent it out for the key period. For
Yeah.
example, MIPIM, Lions, Festival Film. So we rent the whole stuff.
Yeah.
So the package, for example, for MIPIM, this is the first one.
Yeah.
70,000 euros. The whole apartment, 17,000.
17.
Yeah, for 4 days.
Okay.
And then we have film festival. It will be 13,000 euros for the 10 days.
And that's for this, that, and that.
Everything.
Yeah.
We have 2 bedrooms here in the main floor, and then we have 2 bedrooms upstairs.
Okay. So 17,000 for 5 days
Yeah.
during the film festival. 17,000 for 13,000 for 4
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously that goes on for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So you have a quick turnaround. You'll get people in and out.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow. It's quite a lot.
And for July, August,
Yeah.
it will be the range price. It will be between 5 and 8,000 euros.
And would you split
Whole
them?
each.
Would you split them during the summer season or not? Or always rent it out as one?
Always the whole package.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the price of this property currently?
1.950.
1,950.
Yeah.
And it's how many square meters? 128.
In total, 128.
Okay. That's quite.
And 16 square meters of terrace.
So 1,950. So
Yeah.
that's
We
quite
around.
high.
Yeah, we're around 13,000 euros per square meters.
Yeah, that is high for a property that needs renovation work. So what do you project it will be worth when it's been spruced up a little?
Actually, the price is a good deal because remember we are in a rooftop.
Ah, okay.
Big terrace is really rare in
Yeah.
the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Beautiful view,
Yeah.
and we have sea view as well. We are just like about 800 meters from the festival palace.
Yeah.
It's good strong point, you know. So price is it's quite correct for this kind of property.
So say you're going to renovate, or
Yeah.
you spruce it up a little bit. What's it worth afterwards? would you say?
Afterwards, once we renovate, we can sell it easily for 2.5, 2.6.
Wow.
Yeah,
That
this is the range price of
incredible,
this
isn't it?
kind of rooftop apartments here in Banana.
Yeah, it's 3.5, 3.6. So what's that?
It's-
20,000 square
yeah.
meter.
Yeah,
Jesus,
yeah.
that is high, isn't it? But I suppose you get all this. You know?
Yeah, we have some similar apartments around here that already been sold for this price.
Yeah, and if you look online, it says the average price in Cannes is between 4,000 and 12,000 euros per square metre, and that's from an estate agent's website that's got a calculator on it as such. So the median price in Cannes should be 6,000, but what they obviously don't take into account is exceptional properties like this,
Yeah,
where you've got something that is out of the ordinary, so you can't categorise it like that.
No.
So anyone looking online would be shocked to see that we're saying that this potentially worth 20,000 a square metre, and that's because you've got the insider knowledge to realise the value of
Exactly.
the property.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, because prices, this neighborhood we call this Banana.
Yeah.
So we are in the hypercenter.
Mm-hmm.
Average prices right now in the hypercenter because it's really difficult to price the properties.
Yeah.
Because if you start like from Crozet,
Yeah.
you have from 15 to 65,
1,000.
even 75
Yeah.
thousand per square meters, you know,
Yeah.
for the first line. And when you come to the second line, you have like, it starts to 10 up to 15 to 16, and for the rooftops 20, 22.
Yeah.
And you have like streets close to the train station. It's more popular, it's more cheaper area.
Yeah.
So you have apartments between 80 to 10.
Yeah.
So it's hard to price in the Banana neighborhood,
Yeah.
you know?
But the price is what someone wants to pay. Simple as that.
Exactly.
So you've got to do a good job on the renovation or whatever as you possibly can, and just let them see the property for it.
Exactly.
Okay. You've heard what the estate agent had to say. You've had a little look round. Now it's time for me to give my 2 cents. Right. Initial thoughts. Really good condition. Recently renovated. Just needs a spruce. Literally everywhere just needs a spruce. It doesn't need any remodeling of any sort. I'm happy with the layout. These 2 rooms that come off of the main apartment, I would actually rent them out separately during different periods of the year. Just have them on Airbnb. €200, €250 a night. Keep that money rolling in. Right. As you can see, a tidy little ensuite. It's not in a bad state. You could rent this place out straight away if you wanted to, but I would want to give it a spruce and make it more tasteful and modern. The kitchen definitely needs updating there. It does only have a small portable hob, for instance. And then another one, similar size. They're just like miniature hotel rooms. Perfect for couple rentals. New floor needed, as laminate is no good. I always would recommend tiling when you are having a renter, just because of the maintenance. Now we move on into the main space. As soon as you open the door, bang, there it is. Gorgeous light flooding in from the large patio windows. Nice open entertainment space, lounge, kitchen, dining area. Perfect for family meals or corporate meeting sit-downs. Into a small storage area behind the kitchen, and then onto a WC. Oh, they've managed to squeeze a bidet in there. That's a tight squeeze. I'd probably remove that. But you can see it's been recently renovated. I probably wouldn't touch that. Kitchen looks quite new as well, although the hobs are very small, not great for cooking generous meals. Now, you can see the heating system there is a reversible AC machine, and it does look a little bit dated, so I would change that. Now onto the terrace. Beautiful views, beautiful wife. Looking to the left, you can just catch the sea, and you've got a gorgeous city view. Some of Cannes' older buildings there, one of the churches. Gorgeous. Perfect terrace. Now back into the apartment, and we're going to go upstairs. Now this is another apartment with an example where the roof space has been converted into living space. So you do have the roof head height issue as you get towards the eaves. You don't really notice, and you can always slide a bed in there, and it's got enough headroom to sleep. Bathroom recently renovated. Has a VMC. There were no damp smells or anything in this property. You can tell that they have recently spent a bit of money on this place. There you go. A perfect example of how to use that space where it is narrower. You can use it for the headspace within the bed. As we keep walking around, we see signs of Cannes Film Festival 1946. We have a walk-in wardrobe area here, and then across from that is a bathroom. Very, very recently done. It is modern. It's not exactly to my taste, but looking at it from an investment perspective, it does need very little spending on it. You could rent it straight out. Nice Velux window there, bringing in some light into the bathroom. Shower room, rain head shower. Well done. Just not to everybody's taste. Walk-in wardrobe. Hello, cheeky. And now into what is the master bedroom. It does have a jacuzzi. Not 100% sure on that, but I suppose it is a feature that you can talk about on Airbnb. And that brings us to the end of this property tour. What did you think? See you later, Carlos. All this viewing has made me very hungry. Don't know about you, but I fancy a bite to eat. Why don't you join us at one of our favourite restaurants, Le Caveau Trot.
Merci beaucoup.
It's a cracking salad. Natural from my side with
That red pickly stuff.
I do as well, love this. A bit of vinegar. Cheers. Ready?
I like to give it a couple of chews. Are you a couple of chews?
Quid.
Oh, that looks lovely, hon. What did you get? Sea bream,
So this is sea bream with
mashed potatoes. What's the sauce? Very nice. You want to be careful, it's not got mustard in there.
no, it's no mustard. Oh, it's melted butter.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
that's delicious. Funny. That melted butter is unbelievable.
It's not, it's the Béarnaise sauce,
It's
no?
not. It is butter. Literally butter.
Sure, because butter usually goes clearer than that.
Trust me.
That's not bloody butter.
Taste it.
Yeah,
that's what
it'll contain a lot of butter,
Taste
but
it.
it's not butter. No, honey, it's the Béarnaise
It's not
sauce.
Béarnaise. Béarnaise has a different taste.
It's lemon sauce, it's not butter.
Lemon sauce, that's
It's
what it
lemon
is.
sauce.
Uh,
Very nice sauce.
What's up with that, go ahead. Let's have a little taste, shall we?
Check for bones.
Is there bones in there?
Well, Simon said that there were bones in his fish, didn't he? That's a big piece. Don't put all that in your mouth.
There's no bones here. Oh, here. Bones.
Told ya.
Oh no, they're alright.
What have we got there, Ryan?
This is called a Mont Blanc.
A what?
Mont Blanc. And we've got chestnut cream,
Oh, yeah.
we've got ice cream, and we've got cream.
Oh, nice.
Chantilly.
Oh,
Shall we try it?
Yeah.
Sensational.
Sensational.
Look at that. I've got all three there.
I love chestnut cream.
Oh yeah. That is thoroughly recommended. Chestnut cream. Wow, everyone. That will give you food for thought. What a market Cannes. The return on investment on rentals around here is unbelievable. I think that may have swayed my investment strategy. You don't really want all of your money tied up in a big villa. I think apartments could potentially be the way forward. I still won't count out the odd villa, but this is definitely swaying me towards a city centre location, especially Cannes, because of the rental market. Now, unfortunately, on this occasion, we can't invest in those two properties because Carlos did let us know after we'd viewed them that unfortunately somebody had purchased them very quickly off market, but he wanted to show us anyway for future reference. So in future, Carlos, when you've got a mate, let me know. I am very, very interested. Cannes is a very hot market. You've got to be fast, or you've got to know someone in the know to find those properties whilst they're off market. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It has really given us something to think about. Maybe an apartment's the way to go. Much faster turnaround. What do you think? Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next Wednesday for another property vlog. Ciao for now.